Like some persons, they do live pregnancy test. From there till the time they deliver that baby, whatever happens, however the baby kicks, they're going to document it, they're going to make videos out of it, they're going to upload it for our consumption or for your consumption. Now, what do you think about this? Because the idea is that, yes, they're using these children to make money right from when they're in the womb, and even when they come out, they use them to make money. There's no doubt there are other channels. I think I've stumbled upon some videos where some persons are really lamenting on the fact that some of these family vloggers are using their children to make money. Like they do not care about the privacy of these children. They just go out to put cameras on them without their consent. Like some children look at the cameras and then push it out. Like they do not want to talk to people, they do not want to talk about anything. Like, you know, when we talk about family vloggers, like, you know, you talk about Nello KK. Nello KK has been on the street for some time. We talk about Sisi Yemi. We talk about Lily Pope's TV, we just put to bed. We talk about Abby and family. We also talk about Ife's World. Ife's World just put to bed, I think yesterday or 2 days back, I think, something like that. You know, when you begin to look at some of the videos that have been uploaded, personally, I don't think I have a problem with that. Personally, I don't think I have a problem, because we all make decisions. We all know what we want for ourselves, and then we make that decision for ourselves and our family. Like, I cannot just see what someone does and then I go ahead to do it just because the other person, that person, if they just go on documenting things because they feel, yes, this is a way to cash out, that is a way to cash out. Because there are some things you leave on the net, it stays forever, even when you delete them. You know, especially YouTube, when you upload a video, it stays. Forget about you deleting it. Where it's supposed to have gone, it has gone already. Yeah, you deleting it, yes, you deleted it, but it's already there on the net, hiding somewhere on the net. Now, the idea of, okay, I should use my children to make money, I should use my children to cash out, because that is the word I've been hearing from some persons lately. I should use my children to cash out. What do you think about it? Do you think is a good idea for a mother to just deliberately push her child there on the net just because of cashing out? Because with some of these things we watch, I don't think the sole aim is for cashing out. A lot of times, some of these persons just want to connect with their subscribers. They just want to connect with those they have as followers. You know, maybe just this bond they want to share. Like they don't want to share the reality. Let it not be that, yes, you say you have a child, where is the child? You say, you know, most of the time it's this amount even that makes a lot of people make decisions that this amount that push a lot of people into making decisions that they might not really think of the side effect tomorrow, but they just want to prove a point. You get the point I'm making? Yeah, this person does hers and people were saying this. Some will even come to you and ask you, why are you not doing your own? You know? So these are the things, and that is why most of the times when we have decided to be online, especially for family vloggers, family YouTubers, that's what I'm talking about right now. Those that share their families online, those that share their, like, putting cameras on their husbands, on their children, on their very, very, very private life. You know, there are things that one needs to be careful of when uploading or when trying to share. Because you want to prove a point, you want to, like, okay, because they have said this, let me prove it. Because this person have done his, let me do mine. Now, what is the aim? What is the goal? What is the intention of that person? I've seen this somewhere. I've heard, generally, to some point, it's educative, but everything has its side effect. Whether we take it or leave it, it has a side effect. Some persons will come on that on their comment section and leave some comments. Why did you do yours like this? Why didn't you do yours like yours? You see, there will be a lot of comparison. This is what I'm trying to bring out. And that's why I said in the other video I made about Corey, I was like, if you are not strong mentally, you're not strong both physically, mentally, you emotionally, you cannot do YouTube, especially when you are a family YouTuber. Not people like us that talk about life generally, like talk about our journey towards life. Like when you do family YouTubing, And that's what takes me there. If you haven't seen this face before, if you're coming here for the first time, Abigail Usimiri is my name, and on this channel we do things about our life's journeys as we journey towards our creator. We talk about faith, hope and love, and then generally the things we face as we journey towards our creator. Thank you so much for coming, and do not forget to subscribe to this channel so you'll be part of the family. Now, people begin to compare you to the other person, and that's why you see the fear is always there. Like, okay, if I'm going to put out something about my life, if I'm going to put out something about my family, how my husband treats me, how I take care of my children, then I should be ready to be open enough to accept backlashes from people, because a lot of persons are just waiting for you to put out something and then they'll follow you, like following you. And like, there was a video I stumbled upon, Nurse Glory, yes, Nurse Glory, and there was a particular comment somebody made. Okay, she let the boy was moving around the pool and the boy fell. It's very dangerous to leave a little boy, a little child, your toddler, running around the pool, because it's slippery. Anything can happen at that point and that life will be lost if care is not taken. So the way the boy fell down, come and see comments people were throwing on this lady. Like, there was a comment that was the bitterness, you could see there. And I went to the person, I was like, why are you so bittered? You want to make a point, yes, you want to correct her, of course, but why must you be this hot? Like, why must you be this bitter towards her? So that's what I'm trying to say. Sometimes we come up here to share good news. We come up here to tell people how happy we are, to show people what has happened. We forget at that process that a lot of persons are out here also that their intentions are not good. It's not everybody that look at you, even those that seems to be happy to you. You feel they are happy for you. Yes, they send some comments to you, go girl, yes, we love you, and the rest of them. It's still not all of them. There are some percent of them that are still not okay, especially for those that know you. Even for those that know you when you started like us, when you're still struggling, you are still in the womb. That is what I always say. People like us that are not up to 1,000 subscribers, that have not hit the threshold, I think we are still in the womb. We're still trying to come out. We are not born yet, So another person that knew you when you were still struggling in the womb, when you're not born yet as a YouTuber, and then they see how you just grew up, how things are just for your favor, and then the pain, out of that pain and anger, how you're just growing, how you're always sharing good news. You got a car, your husband got a car for you, you got a new house, you got a new this and the rest of them, and then that bitterness, they'll use that bitterness to leave comments for you at the comment section. So a lot of things are involved, and that's why we always say this, that of all these things we do, the beautiful life we think we have, the so successful life we think we are living, we should always remember that one day it's all gonna end. One day it's all gonna end, because life is a journey. We are all on a journey. If you hear this person is gone today, that's the end of that person. That's the end of the road for that person. That's the end of the journey for that person. If you hear tomorrow that I am no more, that is the end of the journey for me. That's the end of the road for me. Now, just give some months. Months is even too much, especially for those who are not connected to you. Just give some time, just little time. You've forgotten. You're gone forever. Now, you are alone, and what will only speak for you is your connection with God. And that is paramount, that is important. Our connection with God is what we should always struggle for, no matter how it is. Because when push comes to shove, it is that connection that will speak for us. How we are, how open we are, how we take God to be, and because our connection determines our relationship with people and how our life grows, how our life is. Because the way we do things also in some way explains how we know God. You can't say, yes, I know God, I know God, I know God, and then there are lots of things in your life that When people get to know you, it's like, what kind of a person is this? But you are not to open your mouth to say it. Your life, the way you live your life alone is enough to preach the kind of person you truly are. Thank you so much for watching. This is all we stuff for today. Leave your comments there in the comment section. What do you think? Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to be part of the family. Love yourself, love others, stay safe, stay positive, and I'll see you in my next one. I still remain Abigail Lucy Mary. Bye for now.